Hello folks, this is EK from the Photo Life, and today we're going to take a look at Kavaj Berlin iPad Air 2 leather case. This case I have been using for about 2 months now, and I have to describe it. I would say stylish, elegant and sleek. I have seen many other cases for iPad Air 2, and for example OtterBox or Defender cases, and they all add to the overall thickness, making it look like some iPad that's been designed in the 2000 or 2004. But this case doesn't add to the overall thickness of the iPad, and it keeps it still sleek, looks stylish, and protects your iPad from scratches, scuffs, or even minor drops. That being said, you couldn't throw around your iPad with this case because it's very thin and it may not protect your iPad from very major drops that are like 10 feet or even higher. Okay, so the design is really good, but the problem are there are a couple of flaws which I would like to point out. For example, the upper lip is very thin and it kind of raises a little bit, which makes the closing of magnetic closure a little bit spacious, and many people have complained that the magnetic closure doesn't work. I think this very thin upper lip might be the reason why the the magnetic closure of the iPad case of Berlin doesn't work. As you can see, there's still a lot of gap between the eyesight camera and the upper lip. So what the people at Kavaj can do is increase the thickness of this lip so that it kind of doesn't rise a little bit and doesn't add to the overall thickness, and also helps in magnetic closure, locking of the iPad with the magnetic closure. But my iPad Air case does work very well with the magnetic closure and locks my iPad Air. See, as you can see, if I close it, it just locks it, and if I open it, it unlocks it. Oh, unlock, unlock. So I do use my iPad Air very frequently. I take it out for my field trips when I'm doing photography. I put it in bag, I put it on the ground, and there have been a lot of incidences where I have been throwing around my iPad Air case, and the case really does good job protecting the iPad. And I have also thrown candles sometime accidentally, and as you can see, there are some marks that got created on the case which got removed easily, but the inside portion was bit more trickier. I couldn't remove the wax because it's a soft portion and the wax still sticks on, but that's okay because it's a $50 case taking the hit and not my $500 iPad Air. Overall, the case is a really good, uh, nicely designed addition. If you're buying an iPad which is worth like $500, $600, you can spend that additional $50 and buy a case. And one other thing that I wanted to mention is opening this flip in order to sometimes becomes very trickier, so that if it's small round cutout would have been very good addition, so that you can easily put your finger inside and take it up. And also when you're trying to stand your iPad by putting your uh, flap onto it, it sometimes tends to fall off. It's still not seasoned properly, I would say, but I'm not sure if that is gonna work, or maybe by another few more months it should get seasoned well and it should stand properly. Sometimes it does do fall off, so that's one thing I wanted to mention. And overall, the leather has been seasoning really good. The smell has somewhat saturated, not like how it used to smell during the first few days, and it's really good. That's how I would like it. And the case is really serving me very well. All the buttons properly work. The volume button, the power on power off button, they work properly. And yes, I would recommend this case to anybody who is buying iPad Air or iPad Air 2 to go ahead and check out the Kavaj Berlin or the London or other cases that they have. And if you, for any chance that you didn't like the case, you can always return the bag and you could get your complete money back. That's one good thing about Kavaj. So you do have to check out the Amazon site for Kavaj Berlin. Especially I loved the Berlin case, which is much more simpler and less design. I would say there's just one sleek cut here and nothing more, and it has a magnetic closure, which is good. So do check out the Kavaj cases, leather cases for iPad Air. And yes, if you have any suggestions, as usual, if you have any suggestions on the video or on the case itself, you can leave it in the comments, and please do like my videos. Thank you.